Alright then, this is Craig at 1996 Television, and it is now time for game number 8 of Jeopardy on the PS2, and I have a 7-game winnings total of $111,000. About that. So will I be able to win more, or will I flunk? Let's find out right now.
From the Sony Pictures Studio, this is Jeopardy!
Thanks, Johnny. Welcome to Jeopardy! Have fun, and good luck to all of you.
Thank you, Alex.
Let's see if you like these categories.
College football.
College football.
Authors.
Authors.
Spears.
Spears.
Triple A.
Triple A.
American Hodgepodge.
American Hodgepodge.
Okay.
And our final category.
Movie stars. Alright.
Movie stars. Alright, let's get things underway, player one.
Alright then. I'm going to say movie stars for 200.
Robert Duvall felt Sally Kellerman's hot lips when he played Major Frank Burns in this 1970 film.
MASH. What is MASH? I know my movies.
No! Too bad.
Shoot! No! Nah, shoot. I pressed it too soon. That's why it is.
What we were looking for...
It was MASH. I just pressed it too soon. Dang it!
Okay.
Dang it, dang it, dang it.
Be patient, buddy.
I just
You're
went
still
too
in
fast.
control of the board, player one.
Get the
In
200 back.
1996, this Lawrence of Arabia star released the second volume of his memoir, Loitering with Intent.
In 1996, this Lawrence of Arabia... What?
Lawrence of Arabia was before my time.
Okay, then.
Take a look. Here's
Peter
the right
O'Toole.
response.
Alright. Movie stars for 600.
This Captain Blood actor also played Robin Hood, but was perhaps most perfectly cast as Don Juan.
This Captain Blood actor also played Robin Hood, but was perhaps most perfectly cast as Don Juan.
What we were looking for
Who was Errol Flynn? Okay. I'll pick movie stars for 800.
He gave Lauren Bacall a gold bracelet with her name engraved on one side and The Whistler on the other.
He gave Lauren Bacall a gold bracelet with her name engraved on this one side and The Whistler on the other.
What we were looking for was this.
Oh, who was Humphrey Bogart? 1,000.
Before starring on film as Ike Turner and Othello, he played Cowboy Curtis on TV's Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Who is Denzel Washington?
No, that's not right.
Denzel
Sorry.
Washington. Down to 1,000.
This is the correct
Lawrence
question.
Fishburne, of course. Okay, American Hodgepodge for 200.
Not far from the Arctic Circle, Kotzebue is the second largest Eskimo village in this U.S. state.
Let me try this and see if it's the last try, just to get out of the hole.
Very good.
Yes.
You pick again.
Out of the hole. I am going to say American Hodgepodge for 4.
This Green Mountain state has half as many cows as people.
This Green Mountain State has half as many cows as people. I don't know.
What we were looking for was
What is
this.
Vermont? Okay. American Hodgepodge for 600.
Ironically, this animal found in Michigan's nickname is no longer found there in the wild.
Take a look at your monitor.
Yep, that's
Wolverine.
okay.
Michigan Wolverine.
Yep.
I know that from college football.
course. I know.
Yeah, but you gotta do the Michigan thing, or you just do
I hope I can just do the Wolverine. No, I got Wolf. Oh. No!
No, too bad.
It's going too slow. Back down the hole.
Here's what we were looking
Yeah, it was the Wolverine. I didn't have to put the Michigan thing.
The highest point in this southeastern state is just 345 feet in Walton County near the Alabama border.
The highest point in the southeastern.
What is Florida? Hey, you got it.
Oh, Florida.
It's your turn, player 3. American hodgepodge for a grand.
Cities in this diamond state include Wilmington and Dover.
What is Delaware? To get out of the hole, what is Delaware?
Right you are.
Yes. 400.
Over to you, player 1.
AAA... No, college football for 200.
Term for a player who isn't recruited, but just ambles onto the field to try out.
walk on.
Walk on. What is a walk on? What is a walk on? Oh, you guys better give me an answer.
Right.
Yes!
Pick again.
College football for 400.
Mississippi State is represented by this persistent creature named Bully.
Mississippi State is represented by this persistent creature named Bully.
This is what we want.
What is a bulldog? College football for 600.
The University of this state was the fitting 1999-2000 champion of the Big Sky Conference.
The University of this state was fitting to the 1999-2000 championship of the Big Sky Conference.
What we were looking for was this.
What is Montana? Football for
The Outland Trophy goes to the nation's outstanding interior. One of these. No, not a decorator.
The Outland Trophy goes to the nation's outstanding interior, one of these. No, not a decorator. What?
Lineman.
I hope it's a lineman. Answer too late.
Correct.
Yes!
Pick again.
Alright, 1400. College football for 1,000.
An old oaken bucket goes to the winner of an annual football game between Purdue and this cross-state rival.
An old oaken bucket goes to the winner of an annual football game between Peru and this cross-state rival.
Here's what we were looking for.
What? Indiana University. Okay.
Hey, you're still up, player 1.
Okay, AAA for 200.
A fleet of warships. Perhaps a Spanish one.
A fleet of warships, perhaps a Spanish one. I don't know. A flotilla, I don't know.
Here's what we were looking
An armada. AAA for 400.
This pasture and hay plant, seen here, is also called lucerne.
This
Here's the clue.
You know what that is? This pasture and hay plant.
What is alfalfa?
That's it exactly.
Yeah. Alfalfa.
Player 2, it's your turn.
AAA for 600.
Llama only has 2 A's, while this relative has 3.
Llama only has 2 A's, while this relative has 3. Alpaca.
Alpaca. Yeah.
Let's try alpaca. Alpaca. No. B. Please.
Exactly.
Yes! 2,000.
Player 1, your turn.
Play for 800.
It changes satin to stain.
It changes satin to stain.
What is an anagram? That's it.
Uh-huh.
All right, player 3, what'll it be? I'll try triple A for a grand.
Any incarnation of Vishnu.
Any incarnation of Vishnu.
This is what we
An
wanted.
avatar. Alright. Okay.
Spears for 200.
This Olympic sport could also be called spear throwing.
Javelin.
What is javelin?
Very good.
Yes! 2200.
Over to you, player 1.
Spears for 400.
The spear was an emblem of Ares, the Greek god of this.
Hercules?
What is war? That's it.
Oh, okay, war.
It's your turn, player 3. Spears for 600.
A piece of equipment you may use in this underwater sport is the Hawaiian sling.
A piece of equipment you may use in this
Underwater sport.
and is a
Well, there was an underwater sport.
Is that it? Anyone?
I don't know.
This is the correct
Spearfishing.
Spears for 800.
The famous formation of Greek foot soldiers who carried spears up to 20 feet long.
What is the phalanx?
Very good. Your choice, player 2.
Authors for 200.
Hercule Poirot was in her first published work, The Mysterious Affair at Styles.
Hercule Poirot was in her first work.
Who is Agatha Christie?
Right you are. Player 2, you're still in control of the board.
Authors for 400.
This author of legal thrillers returned to the real courtroom in 1996 and won a $683,500 verdict.
This author of legal thrillers returned to the...
Who is John Grisham? That's correct. It's your turn, player 3. Authors for 600.
Anthropologists pose as missionaries in By the Light of My Father's Smile by this author of The Color Purple.
I've heard of The Color Purple in its movie, but I never heard of its author, though.
Here's what we were looking for.
Alice Walker, okay.
Never heard of her.
Player 3, you're still in control of the board. Authors for 800.
Answer?
Daily
The
Double.
Daily Double.
Player 3, could we
200.
have your wager now? Okay, here's the clue.
He was a chicken farmer and an axle grease salesman before
Elephant
writing
Bomb.
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Who is Ray Bradbury?
No.
I'm sorry, that's wrong.
L. Frank Baum.
This is what we wanted. Spears for 1,000.
Now I could actually get that.
The British used these cavalry troops in the Sikh and Afghan wars and to crush the Sepoy rebellion.
Shoot! I don't know.
That is
I'm sorry.
incorrect.
I didn't know. Oh. Nah, my good luck in this
Is that
game.
it? Anyone? This is the correct
The
question.
Bengal Lancers.
You can't always have good luck, Craig.
Yeah, I know.
And in this round, our final answer.
The last of his many science fiction novels published during his lifetime was Chapter House Doom in 1985.
The last of his many science fiction novels published during his lifetime was Chapter House Dune in 1905.
This is the correct question.
Who is Frank Herbert? Okay.
Boys are tough.
That's the end of the
Definitely.
Jeopardy round. Let's take a look at the scores.
Tough first Jeopardy round. I now in second place
is yours,
with
player 1.
1,200, while player 2 is in 400. Player 3 is $1,000 ahead of me. So I'm gonna have to hope. I'm I'm just gonna have to hope I get some good luck.
Are you ready for Double Jeopardy? All right then, let's go.
Alright. Wow.
Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round.
On cue.
On cue. Notice the cue in the quotation marks.
I noticed it. The Atlantic Ocean.
The Atlantic Ocean.
Movie debuts.
Movie debuts.
Rhythms with God.
Rhymes with cod.
I'm sorry. Rhymes with God. People.
People. And our final category,
Basketball.
basketball.
Well, I had played basketball in elementary
You get the
school,
ball rolling this time, player
so I
two.
probably know a thing or two about that.
On for 400.
In the familiar typing exercise, it describes the brown fox who jumps over the lazy dog.
What is quick?
That's it exactly.
Alright. 1600.
Player one, what'll it be now?
On cue for 800.
The first permanent French settlement in North America. Today, it's Canada's largest province.
What is Quebec?
Yes.
Alright. 1200 for on cue.
In the animated Hunchback of Notre Dame, Tom Hulse was the voice of this character.
What is Quasimodo? Aubrey would have gotten this so easily. Seeing how he and I both like Disney movies.
Yes.
Alright.
You're still in control of the board, player one.
1600.
This word comes before oats and state in brand names.
What is Quaker?
Right. Pick again.
Alright. On cue for
An
2000.
area of boggy ground or a difficult situation.
An area of boggy ground or difficult situation.
What is a quagmire?
Correct.
Okay.
Player two, what'll it be?
Basketball for 400.
In 1968, the St. Louis Hawks flew the coop and landed in this Georgia city.
In 1968, the St. Louis Hawks flew the coop and landed in this Georgia city. I don't know.
This is the correct question.
What is Atlanta? Alright.
Rhymes with cod for 400.
A stick used for punishment. Don't spare it.
What is a rod?
Exactly.
Alright.
Player one, you choose.
Okay, I will go with movie debuts for 400.
He's been hard to kill and under siege, but in his first film, he was merely above the law.
Who is Steven Seagal?
Today's coverage is brought to you by X2 Hot from Callaway Golf, the kings of distance. Dick's Sporting Goods. Every season starts at Dick's.
Very good. You pick again.
He played a pimp in Report to the Commissioner before he became an American gigolo.
I'm going to say who is Richard Gere.
Yes.
Alright. Movie debuts for 1200.
Eva Marie Saint made her screen debut in this classic 1954 Marlon Brando film.
Eva Marie Saint made her screen debut in this classic 1954 Marlon Brando film.
What we were looking for was this.
What is on the waterfront? Alright.
Hey, you're still up, player one.
Okay, movie debuts for 1600.
Danny Glover broke into film in this 1979 Clint Eastwood flick about a prison escape.
What is Escape from Alcatraz?
Ambition. Open to bold ideas. That's why New York has a new plan. Dozens of tax-free zones all across the
Yes,
state.
indeed.
Alright.
Expand.
Movie debuts for 2000.
This blonde had a bit role in The Petty Girl in 1950. 13 years later, she was attacked by the Birds.
Alright. This blonde had a bit role in The Pretty Girl in 1950. 13 years later, she was attacked by the
Anyone at
birds.
all?
No.
What we were looking for was this.
Tippy Hendren. Okay. Never heard of her, but whatever.
You're still in control of the board, player one.
I'm going to say basketball for 800.
This many points are awarded for each free throw that's made.
Only one can be given. Only one can be given.
No,
Dang it!
too bad.
Went too fast, and I screwed up.
What is one?
That's right.
Listen to the sound of the surf. Marvel at our treasures.
Player two, you choose.
The land of the king
Okay, basketball for 1,200.
and the slammer and the squire.
It was curtains for this Utah team when the Bulls' Steve Kerr made the title-winning shot in the 1997 NBA Finals.
I'm going to say Jazz.
Back at the fifth hole, Tom Brady. Well done.
Very good.
Alright, 8,800.
Player one, your turn.
1,600.
In May 1997, this former Boston Celtics star returned to his home state to become coach of the Indiana Pacers.
Who is Larry Bird?
Jimmy Walker looking for that third win. He won the very first event in this new FedEx Cup season back in October in California. The prize.
Correct.
Alright.
63 at the
Basketball for 2,000.
John Wooden, the legendary Wizard of Westwood, coached this California school to 10 NCAA titles.
What is the University of California at Los Angeles? UCLA. UCLA.
You bet.
Alright. Okay. Rhymes with COD for 800.
It's the past participle of shoe, and we're not horsing around.
Was it Shad?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, Rhymes with COD for 1,200.
Answer? The daily double.
Player one, please make your wager now.
Okay, to get me up to 150,000. No, I'm just gonna double the 1,000 part.
Here's the clue.
To poke, perhaps with a cattle implement.
What is mod? I guess mod, please.
No, that's not right.
No.
Sorry.
Fraud.
What we were looking
Prod.
for.
All right, all right. Down to 1,000. Shoot.
Answer?
And another daily double.
Player one, please make your wager now.
I'm gonna get that right this
Here's
time.
the clue.
Go up to
A
2,000.
style once worn in swing in London, or Peggy Lipton's squad.
Mod. Let's do this right this time.
Odd Squad. I remember that show.
Right you are.
There we go. $2,000. People for 400.
He wrote The Jungle Book.
Who is Roger Kipling? Easy question.
Give me the putter. That's the way to go. We're on par 3. Be ready with the putter.
Right you are.
People for 800.
Time was on Jerry Hall's
How
side
much
in
is-
1990 as she
Wind
married
blows
this
Ray
singer,
Romano's
Beth
house.
Ross.
Wow.
Because it's really windy.
Who is
I'm
Mick Jagger? Right you are. If you would, player three. People for 1,200.
There it went.
Oh, there it goes.
Gracious, great balls of fire. He hails from Faraday, Louisiana.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Who is Jerry Lee Lewis?
He's ambitious.
Correct.
Alright.
Player 1, it's your turn.
Okay. People for 1600.
He left his friend Michael Eisner at Disney and joined his new friends in DreamWorks SKG.
Who is Jeffrey Katzenberg?
My wife doesn't care how I golf. When I come home, she just says, "What are you wearing? Did you embarrass yourself?" Yeah, she picked out the ensemble. But now I got to wear the rain pants, so she did a lot of work to try to pick it out, and it all went to crap because of the weather. But that's okay. Hey, it happens. Well, you're safe and dry. Go up there. And
Oh, just Jeffrey Katz.
all right.
Katzenberg. Oh, it's not giving me an answer.
That is
Darn it.
incorrect.
Back to 2000. Oh,
Take a look. Here's the right response.
oh Katzenberg. Oh, I
Player
forgot
1,
to add
you're still in
me.
control of the board.
That was my fault. I'm
These
sorry.
brothers, dreamed up by John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd, began as a pre-show warm-up act for Saturday Night Live.
What is the Blues Brothers? The Blues Brothers.
Right.
Alright.
Perhaps from obsolete Dutch for shred, it's a young cod or haddock.
Shrod. Darn it.
What is a scrod? Exactly.
It's a scrod.
Player 3, you choose. The Atlantic Ocean for 400.
This expensive treat seen here may be the eggs of the North Atlantic lumpfish. Read the label.
Here's the clue.
That's, caviar.
What is caviar? T-A-V. That's it? Yep. Alright.
Exactly.
Caviar. The Atlantic
Player
Ocean
1,
for
you choose.
$800.
Of the Earth's oceans, the Atlantic ranks here in size.
Number 2. Second largest.
Even when you're out four, you're never far from home. With Xfinity Home, you can harness the system, adjust your thermostat, and make sure
Right.
it's
Alright.
all while you stop at the house.
12,000.
In 1932, she crossed the Atlantic alone in 13 hours, 30 minutes.
Who is Amelia Earhart? There we go.
Right. Check again.
1600.
In July 1866, one of these was laid across the Atlantic by the Great Eastern Steamer.
What is a telegraph cable?
Yep, that was a cable.
And to wrap this board up,
This sea that lies between the Azores and the West Indies is named for the brown gulfweed floating in it.
I don't know.
What is the Sargasso Sea?
yes. Let's check out the scores to see how the players are doing at the end of this Double Jeopardy round.
I'm now in first place with $24,400.
That time, folks. Final Jeopardy. We're going to take a look at the category, then we'll give you a few seconds to think about your wager.
Medicine.
Medicine. Go ahead, make your wager.
Well, I believe I know this because I've seen this clue a couple of times before. Medicine.
Here's the
So,
final Jeopardy answer. Good.
that's what I'm gonna wager.
The two-word name of this disorder comes from Greek and Latin words meaning without appetite and nervous.
What is anorexia nervosa? Anorexia nervosa. that'll
Let's see if you
double
got
up
the right
my money
question.
and get me up to another lead for my run.
Player 3, your question was?
Phil Mickelson, he was tossing footballs at Scottsdale.
Quite the gamble, Player 3, but it was worth it, wasn't it? Good for you.
I had a feeling I knew that answer there.
Your question, Player 2, was?
So I'm pretty glad I, no, not Generosa.
Oh, no. How much did you win?
So I'm pretty glad I made a half, almost doubled it.
Ooh, sorry.
Bye-bye.
Your question, Player 1, was?
I said Anorexia Nervosa.
Right you are. And how much did you wager?
$12,200, taking me up to $36,600.
A super effort from all of our players. This was a terrific game.
Okay.
Let's hear it for our
I'll
winner.
be down to do
Player 1.
All right then.
I'll catch you then, there, little
All
buddy.
right then.
Big buddy. Oh, little buddy.
Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Hope you had a good time.
Well, I do have a 8-game winnings total of $147,600 for my run, and I'll see you guys next time.